All right, all right. So with the music, when did you kind of start taking that serious?
I mean, like, when I was dancing, I was doing a photo shoot, and then when I was in a photo shoot, there was these boys who had a recording studio in the warehouse we were at, and they remember me from high school, and I used to sing in high school, so like, I was also in school, I was in the chorus, so I've always been involved in music. So they were like, oh, like, do you still sing? And I was like, who are you? Because I didn't even recognize them. And they's like, oh, so, still didn't recognize him. But whatever, he knew my name and he knew I could sing. So he's like, oh, I got a studio, I engineer, like, you should come try to make a song. I was like, no, I'm not trying to be no rapper. And they're like, no, just try, like, make a singing song. So I'm like, I'll make a rap. Because I felt like a rap song would be easier for me to make first. So it's just rap. So I just go home and I hit up, like, my first boyfriend as well. Like, my first boyfriend I ever dated, he went to Full Sail University for engineering. So, and like, we used to always work together. So I've always been doing music, like, in high school, but I just never wanted to, like, take it serious. Because I felt like everybody wanted to do it. And I felt like as a kid I was ugly and fat. So I was like, I don't have to look for it, so I ain't gonna try. Like, I was just real about it. Like, but see, when I had developed to who I am, I'm like, shit, I could do this shit if I wanted to, for real. So anyways, so I just went home and I wrote this stupid rap. It was like, fuck you hoes, y'all ain't shit, you just magic baby daddy wanna hit. Like, it was something real stupid, but it was so funny. But anyway, so boom, I go lay down. It took me like 5 hours because I hated how I sounded. It took me 5 hours to make this little ass song. And then everybody was hyping me up like, oh, you got potential, you got, like, keep going. So then I just started, like, going to the studio every night, and I would just watch different people record, and I just started learning, and then I ended up teaching myself how to record, because every time I would go into the studio, I'd be watching the engineers, and I'd be learning, because if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it to the best I can do it. So I taught myself how to record. I built my own studio. I've had a home studio. Most of the songs that I have recorded that are out have been made in my home studio by me. So I just used to be in my room, like, I used to be in my studio room every night, just working on music and just, just having a ball and just finding my pocket and, like, where I want to go through. But yeah, I enjoyed it when I was Curly Red and I was doing it in the club, I did Rolling Loud. So when I first started making music and I started, like, actually put out a song, I had a big buzz, like, and especially in Atlanta. A lot of people in Atlanta used to fuck with Curly Red, and then when I started doing music, I would take my music out there, they fucking with it out there. But I got hit really early with people trying to finesse me. I done got screwed over so many times in the music industry that I could shed a tear right now. So, like, that's kind of why I don't really want to do it anymore, but I don't know, like, I had a really big buzz. It's just, when I stopped dancing, it's like, okay, when I was a dancer, everybody telling me stop dancing and be a rapper. You can't do both. That's what the labels are telling me. I'm having all these meetings with all these labels, and they're telling me I gotta stop dancing before they want to sign me or whatever the case is, and they want to feel like I take it serious because we don't know if you take it serious because you're still in the club. So I stopped dancing. I rebrand myself. That was very hard to drop Curly Red. Like, it was a big deal to start over. And then the labels are now trying to make me still make stripper music or still act like a stripper. It's like, why would I get out the club to act like I'm still in the club? Like, it don't make no sense to me. Like, if I'm gonna still be like this, I might as well be in the club making money. And then it was like, I'm coming up with managers who are trying to take percentages from my dance money and just all type of weird shit. So I've been through a lot. I have so many stories and, like, so many fuck niggas in this industry. Like, how they do business, how they mistreat girls. Like, I don't like it, but
What's the worst encounter you've had, like, in this industry business wise?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, probably the situation I'm going through right now. Like, the industry definitely has a part of what's going on. So
Nah, I feel that. We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second. I do want to talk about your albums though. You dropped some albums in 2021, but you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You haven't given any new music so far in 2022. What's kind of been the hold up on that?
My life crashed before my eyes on October 1st, 2021. So I just been trying to pick myself back up because I was hit really hard. So, you know, I just have to focus on what really is important to me and what really matters. And I feel like me getting caught up with music and Instagram and this and that and oh, you gotta be like this if you want to be like that. Like, I went my whole dance career never buying a designer bag. I'm telling you, I'm making $10,000 a night, and I put that money away. I don't spend money. I'm cheap. I don't care for a designer. Never did. But oh, you're gonna be a rapper now, so you gotta buy this. You gotta look like this. So I'm spending money when I retired. When I bought my first bag in 2021. I went my whole career never buying designer stuff, but like I got caught up in social media and you gotta be like this, you gotta do like this, and I don't like being and doing like nothing that I don't want to be and do like. So then I have a lot of problems because, you know, I don't want to confine to what people want to confine me to be.